Lynch or Lynx Cho asks, is there going to be more cowbell? Was there ever cowbell on my albums? I don't know. But you can never have enough cowbell, so yeah. Melissa Dawes asks, am I releasing the album in the US? Well, of course. Can I just clarify one thing? And I love my US fans, but it's very, very frustrating when as a fan, you can't find records, and I understand that from my US fans. But I just want to remind you that every single thing I've ever done is available on iTunes worldwide. And The Tension and the Spark is the only physical CD that was never physically released in America. But Spin was, and This Delicate Thing We've Made, you can definitely find on CD. Maybe not in stores, but if you go to Amazon.com or something like that, you'll find it. But yes, absolutely, the US is incredibly important to me, and I want it to be released in America just as you do, so trust me, yes. So thanks, Melissa. Chris_Sydney asks, is there anything you keep on hand for inspiration, a collection of images, records you like to reference, poetry, etc.? Yeah, every single record I have a mood board, and this one's no exception. There's hundreds and hundreds of images that I've compiled, and just this week I created a PDF document to give to all the creatives that'll be involved in the record, and it features images that inspire me, images that remind me of what the photo shoot could look like, lyrics, words from the record, colours, a colour palette, all the things that went into the melting pot when I made the record in my mind are a visual document that I've given to everybody. Musically, no, not so much. I think most songwriters will tell you that you try not to have a list of inspirations because you end up copying them or you sound derivative. And I think on this record, more than any for a long time, I tried very hard to be original and contemporary. So it's me working with people who are making records today that I love and seeing what that chemistry would result in. You know, obviously I'm always going to sound like me, and I'm always going to bring a certain way of writing songs, but it's interesting when you put me with other people, and you'll hear that on the record. Good question. Baby Hales asks, hello, if I could have one word I could relate to the new album that I haven't already used, what would it be? That's a really good question. And I can't really answer the question truthfully without revealing the album title, so skip. Scrapbook77, hello, asks if I could describe the album in 3 words. So I'll try to do that. I think the album is contemporary. I think the album is emotional. And I think the album is cinematic. Andy Coltard asks if I could describe the album in 3 words, and I just did. Joyce says, there was a very Victorian influence to This Delicate Thing We've Made, and would I say that there's the same kind of influence on the new album? Absolutely not. No. It could be set in any city at any time because it's about us. It's a record about you, me, us, them, we, people today. So it's very, very much in the moment. And Kat asks, is there one track that started it all that stands out in my mind as having been the catalyst for inspiration for the rest of the album? And the answer is yes, absolutely. And I'm still not even sure if that song will end up on the album. It's really funny how that goes. You'll hear it eventually. But there was 2 things. There was a moment in my life where I really felt like that was an email, sorry. There was a moment in my life where I really felt like I had hit the deck again, you know, as we all do. And from that moment, a piece of music was given to me by Steve Young. And I instantly started writing a melody to it, and I knew what the song was about, and more so it was almost like an overture to an album in terms of what the subject matter was, what the metaphor was. And I was writing that in my mind for 6 months or so. Every time I would go for a walk, every time I would be in a shower or go for a swim, or any of the things that I did in my life when I was in a sort of a meditative state, I would be writing this song. And we eventually co-wrote the song. Steve Young and myself and Robert Connolly finished the song. And it's another song with the title T. And it may or may not be on the record. I'm not sure yet, because there are some other songs that are saying similar things and maybe in a more concise way. But it definitely started the whole ball.